Whoa. Oh my goodness. Okay, hi everybody. I don't know if the camera picked that sound up. I swear I heard giant wings right above my head. So we're sitting out. I'm just a little bit south of that little wood pile with the ground structures. I hope the microphone's picking that up because I hear sound over. That sound that you hear is over at the gifting site. I just went over there and put my the gifts, the treats over there about 20 minutes ago, and there's a noise over there. And Sammy's actually being brave. He's right here beside me, about 15 feet beside me here, and he's staying put. About 15 feet beside me here, and he's staying put. He's looking over there very intently, and if he decides to go, that's okay. Sometimes he tries to be brave, and other times he just can't do it, right? So, and I'm okay with that because I will never force him, right? And that's the one thing it really bothers me when I see these videos and people they have their dogs tethered to them on a leash, and these dogs, they want to go and get away from there. If the Bigfoot isn't gonna like the dog, I mean, the person's gonna get in the way, right? Let the dog go. Don't take them in there because you're just adding fuel to a fire. If there's any mistrust or if the Bigfoot aren't going to trust the people that are coming towards them. Normally, on their own, the dogs stay away, right? They stay down, they stay put, they know enough to stay out of it. But if you're forcing your dog into a situation, who do you blame, right? Who do you blame? Like if you're not brave enough to go out there and you think your dog's going to save you, that's not going to help. It's the wrong line of thinking. Trust me, it's the wrong line of thinking. Remember the livestock shed that I was sitting in front of my last video? That's straight to my back. And anything beyond that is field and trees. And Sammy's that way. He's behind the camera. And we just got through 4 days of rain. Oh my goodness. Just steady, non-stop rain. But I'm not going to complain because being a farmer and living out in a rural area, we really rely on the rains and stuff for the gardens and the fields and the hay crops and the trees and all that stuff, right? We need the moisture in the ground, so I'm not going to complain. But yeah, we were sitting in the house. I was stuck in the house for 4 days. And tonight is actually the first night. It's warmed up. The frogs are croaking. More of the frogs are singing, and it's very nice and calm. I don't know. That was really kind of freaked me out. It sounded like giant wings right over my head, and then about 5 seconds later, there's movement and noise over at the gifting bowl. So I don't know. I'm not sure. I have this It's an EMF detector, electromagnetic field, EMP, right? It's one of my tools that I use, but whenever I'm going to these places, I always forget to pack this, but I need to make it a habit, right? Because a lot of times when there's activity and stuff like that, there are times when I wished I would have remembered, because I feel something. You can feel a lot of times, especially when you get near the arches and the structures and stuff, you can feel an energy there. And that's where this would come in handy, and I keep forgetting about it. I hear walking. Sammy heard it too. Would knock. Would knock. We'll just do another 10 minutes here. It's alright, Sam. He's looking over there. Hello? Hello? Oh, I hear a cat shadow. Careful, Sam. There are times, sometimes when things go smoothly, and other times, I don't know for what reason, but it just seems like everything's off balance. Like now, he's very uncomfortable. Cat's complaining. My Charlie in the house is whiny. Unless there are other things, unless they are concerned about something else, right? Like, I don't know what the heck I was hearing flying above my head here when I first sat down. Like, it literally sounded like giant wings, right? Make any sense to me? I've heard that before. Walking in the dark across my yard, I heard that one time. It sounded like giant wings flying over my head, and I don't know, I have no idea what that would be, but come on, Shadow. Come on. What's up? Come. Him and Sammy are close, so Sammy's not with him. He's looking for Sammy. Yeah. Come daylight, I need to come out here and film the ground structures. There's more happening there. Again, I'm still not sure what they're up to or what they're doing or what they're going to do. And I got my materials for the chalkboard. The paint, that was like 30 some bucks just for 950 milliliters of chalk paint. But at least I got the paint, right? I got pretty much all the other materials. I just gotta wait for. I'm just waiting now for some nice, warm, sunny weather, and we'll get building on the chalkboard. But yeah, they have moved a bit more of the pieces off that wood pile. One they have leaning against it, and they've added, I don't know, I think there's one on the south side of that, of the other structures. But I'll film that for you in daylight and just keep you guys up to date, because I don't, like I say, I'm not going to touch them. I'm just going to let them do what they're going to do with them. And it's another one of those things that are hard to document, because, I mean, for those that may have the least bit of doubt within you or within them, it could be me coming out here and moving those things around. But, I guess you're just going to have to take my word for it, right? And I wouldn't do that to you. I'm not going to make this stuff up. And I just don't, that's not the kind of person I am. So I'm just going to document it and share it. Yeah, all is quiet. There was, I'm pretty sure I heard a couple of wood knocks. There was movement at the gifting bowl. And then there's strange wings flying right above here. Giant wings, it sounded like. I don't know what to make of that. And maybe that's why the animals are on edge. I don't know what that could be, right? It's dark, I can't see. All you can do is hear it. I can hear it. I mean, it felt like I should feel the wind from these things, from these wings. That's how loud and big it sounded. So I don't know. But I know many out there might be freaked out and scared. That doesn't scare me. That kind of stuff don't scare me. So I wouldn't be sitting out here in the complete darkness, if I had that fear within me. Somebody call that crazy, but we really don't have anything to fear but fear itself. My grandfather used to say, what you fear is going to get you, right? He said, can you imagine what we can experience in our lives if we approach life without fear? And I really believe that, and I've always lived with that in mind, right? Like, I have family that will not even walk across the yard in the dark. And if they're out here visiting and staying, and I have a lot of times I have a few that will bunk at my house, and they literally will drive out of my mother's driveway, down the road and into my driveway, so that they can walk maybe 30 feet to my door. They don't want to walk across the yard, right? It's that filled with fear, and it prevents us from experiencing quite a bit. The best thing you can do is face that fear and remove it, right? You do is face that fear and remove it, right? You just okay. Anyway, I'm rambling, but I just wanted to spend a little time out here with them and spend a little time with you. And we will see you in the trees, everybody. Take care. Hope everybody's safe. Bye for now. Whoa.